Let's get a reading done for you, collective, and see the messages that are connecting with you at this time here, guys. Okay, so we are literally in the third quarter moon, where the moon is literally getting more darker and darker. So pay attention, as a lot will be revealed moving forward. This is that phase of Mercury retrograde that is more tense, more full of energy, where things are getting more spiritually serious in that sense. Okay, so a lot of information will be coming in at this time as far as you are concerned. It can be your dealings or anything like that, so pay more attention to that here, guys. Okay, so another thing that I'm also getting, it is that you are highly protected here. I'm getting the energy of 44 444, okay, something like that. So you are highly protected here in everything that you do, your dealings here. I'm also getting the energy of 555. Something specifically could be changing or shifting. And another thing, also remember that this type of energy is taking us to a transition. Okay, so as you transition, there will always be challenges that will literally try to hold you back in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so for some of you, your own guides are literally in a good mood. Okay, more like they are proud that you are moving forward with grace in some way, shape, or form here, guys. Okay, so there's a sense of growth that comes with you, and automatically there's blocks, whatever energies that were literally working against you. This simply means those energies don't necessarily have access over you. So I'm also getting the energy that is also coming in here for your highest good, for protection. This is those type of energies that literally look out for those that are doing things for the highest good of the community and everyone else involved. Okay, so they bring in more of cosmic balance of some sort. So that's what. So they take care of business for those that are literally busy taking care of business as far as the collectives are concerned here, guys. Okay. So there is nothing for you to be worried about at this time. Everything is being taken care of in spirit. I'm also getting the energy of the goddess. Okay. So this goddess is coming in more like a the protector of everything that surrounds you here. Okay, something like that here, guys. Okay, so we'll dive in here to the dragons cards and see the message that comes with these dragons. What type of dragon is connecting with my collective at this time here, guys? Okay, you're appreciated by me so much. Okay, so let's see. Spirits, can you speak? So we're having the earth dragon, the earth dragon. So this earth dragon here, it clears your path and the land around you. So whatever this is will definitely take care of lower energies. Okay, lower energies. Remember, as the moon draws back down to the darkest phase of the moon, this is when you connect with the energy within you that is now going down. Okay, so it pulls you back also to connect more with it in that sense. So that's why this energy here is saying stay grounded, be ready to serve. All right, stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So this energy is here to clear whatever energy that could be stuck as far as your life is concerned, something like that, so that you are able to move forward with grace here. Okay, so having the dark blue galactic dragon here at the bottom, it helps you to listen to the voice of the universe. By so doing, by grounding yourself, okay, by staying rooted in that sense, you allow yourself to work hand in hand with the universe here, something like that for some of you. So it says ignites the codes of your master blueprint. Okay, access cosmic wisdom and enter higher services. So this is that time when you are supposed to be entering higher services. We're having another blue dragon. So something could be happening around you that perhaps you are not aware of, and maybe you don't even have to worry about, because all these cosmic forces are literally taking care of that on your behest here, guys. You just have to focus on whatever the voices that comes from your soul here, what needs to be taken care of spiritually by you here. So the deep blue dragon here, it keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Okay, so trust that you are protected. Walk on the path of light. Never stay away from the light, since the darkness is here, guys. Okay, so stay grounded. Whatever energies that could be surrounding you at this time, challenging you at this time here, guys. Okay, make sure that you stay in the light. You never get distracted in a way. Okay. So these are the energies that are literally here for you. I got blue dragon twice. These are the dragons that are working with you here. So I'm also getting a blue light aura. So remember, color blue, it's about protection here, guys. This is that energy that is at its highest when it comes to protection. That's why I'm getting the energy of protection at this time. So know that you are highly protected in spirit. I'm also getting the number 77. 7, you could be on life path 7 or 4 for some of you. It doesn't have to be here, guys. Okay. Or this speaks more of a divine protection that comes with you to protect perhaps the knowledge that comes with you, because I'm also getting the energies that are literally trying to stop you from speaking. Okay, something like that, so that messages don't necessarily reach those that really need to hear them the most at this time here. Okay, something like that here, something like that. That's another thing that I'm also getting. So we'll get the moon cards here and see exactly what is coming from this, since um we're speaking of the energy shift. Okay, so spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy that is here? Can you speak more as far as the energy that is here? Spirit, speak. Mother moon, what are the messages that are coming in? So we're having Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius energy. It doesn't have to be. So it says new moon in Aquarius. It speaks more of the new moon phase that we are approaching here. Okay. So it speaks more of you bringing in love into the situation here. Okay. Irregardless, it can be those people that are literally trying to make you vibrate at your lowest because of mainly what they're going through. Always remember that each and everybody is on the path, so they might be going through the most, and perhaps this is something that they can't handle here. Okay, so never allow energies that comes with you be yours. Okay, recognize the difference and allow yourself to be in that loving state of understanding that not only I am on a spiritual path. Everybody is going through something at this time, okay? Something like that. But never allow yourself to take, or, you know, more like take energies that are not necessarily yours, as this can literally work against you at this time. Okay, something like that, something like that. So I have 2 cards. So, oh, 3 cards, no, it's a lot. So the energy is gaining momentum. Like I said, something is growing within you. The energy is somewhat gaining momentum. It can be in whatever that you do here. Okay, so we are definitely in the way the waxing. Is it waxing? Okay, so it's more like the energy is gaining momentum. So there's a need for you to surrender to the divine here. Okay, surrender to the divine. That's just that. That's exactly what you need to do at this time to be able to, okay, um, to handle this energy, whatever this energy that is available here. So we also having Aquarius. So no, it's not Aquarius, but rather Gemini. Okay, this is Gemini. So you could be a Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be. So Gemini here is saying the answers you need are coming. Like I said, a lot of information could be coming at this time here, guys. So there's a need for you to pay heed, because the more you engage in, it can be petty talks or whatever this is here, guys. Okay, energy is contagious. You end up absorbing whatever this is that is not yours, instead of you staying in your light, you staying in that vibration of being able to receive. Okay, something like that here, something like that. A new start is coming. Whatever this is has something to do with the new start that is coming. So I got new moon twice, full moon twice. So this is a sense of balance that is here. Another new moon here. So we're having Aries saying it speaks more of action here, guys. Okay. So before you take action, it's more like you have to be ready for it. Okay. Something like that. So whatever this energy that is here, it is ready in you, getting you ready so that you are ready to step into whatever that phase is with grace, with an understanding that there are forces that are literally working with you. Okay, and also you just have to be vigilant, all right? Connect with those forces in the rightful manner. Okay, keep your aura, more like pure at this time here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. That's another thing that I'm also getting here, with you having in mind that there are energies that are protecting you in everything that you do at this time here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's see more messages as far as the energy that is here is concerned. Spirit, can you speak more for the collective, please? And thank you. Can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned? What more is there for my collective to know? Okay, so I've got two cards here. We're having the direction guardian here. The direction guardian. This is that type of energy that whatever path you might be in, whatever mythology you might be in, there is this energy that you have to connect with before you get access to other type of energies here. This is the rite of passage here, the one that literally guides the way, the one that literally guides you. Okay, something like that. For some of you, it can be that you are caught between a rock and a hard place. You don't necessarily understand which direction should you take, which direction is it right for you, or something like that. But the direction guardian is saying choose your path. Okay, by choosing your path, you definitely you make a choice for yourself here. Okay, something like that. And you're also having the shield maiden here. Okay, so the shield maiden is saying make plans and focus. So this is the time for you to make plans as to which direction is right. Okay, but also what I'm getting is whatever direction that you might be taking, know that no direction is wrong. What could be a challenge is the intention within that direction that you might be taking, or the path that you might be choosing for yourself. What is your intention? Because for the most part, what matters most is the intention in everything that you do. If the intention is bad, then the path will be bad too. But if the intention is for the highest good, then nothing can be problematic there. Okay. Yeah, something like that. So there's no need for you to feel overwhelmed, or like perhaps you are doing something wrong or something like that here, guys. Okay, so the direction guardian here is saying your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them is wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So, if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly in you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. Okay, choose with your heart. So what I'm picking on is more like whatever this energy that is here is trying to more like attack the heart, because when the heart is more attacked, whatever decision that you might be making, it can come out from your ego. It can be ego driven here, or it can be that decision that you make just coming from your mind. Okay, yeah, something like that, because it can be that now your heart won't necessarily be in the right space. So beware of that. Okay, clear your heart of any baggage at this time here, guys. Okay, keep your heart lighter, something like that. Keep your heart lighter at this time here, my collective. So let's get the message of the shield maiden here, guys. Okay, so I got Aquarius saying put love into the situation. It's more like whatever that you choose, guys. If this is more like you choosing, okay, make sure that whatever this is something that is close to your heart, something that you love. Okay, yeah, something like that. It's something that you love doing. Okay, something that also bring joy to you in a way, something like that here, guys. Okay, so let me get this. Let me check. So the shield median is saying take some time to access what your next step will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and vulnerable, or rather helpless. The ancestor guide that is coming to you now, it's a reminder. Okay, it's a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward here, guys. Okay. So remember that new moon phases are all about making plans, okay, planning ahead, like manifesting things and stuff like that. Yeah, this is the time to connect with the self, the time to connect with that divine feminine, okay? So, like already I have emphasized, this is the last phase of Mercury retrograde. So, most messages and the most intense period of Mercury retrograde is when it starts and when it is just about to end. That is when you feel it the most. That is when more messages are coming in. That is when you get to connect even more. So, this is that time when you have to harness, because remember, Mercury retrograde doesn't necessarily bring in more of technical challenges here. It also brings good news. It also brings more of clarity of mind, as in like um, information, spiritually, so to speak. It helps you to align, or should I say, realign with your journey and understand the direction that you should be taking. Okay, so as you hermetize yourself during this time, also getting the energy that hermetize yourself but don't sleep. Okay, because Mercury affects the mind more if your mind is not necessarily that much active. So this can literally draw more than it should. Okay, so the more you keep the mind active, it simply means that you don't necessarily allow any negative influence to be around your space in some way, shape, or form. Okay, something like that here, because the mind is something that is more sensitive, more vulnerable here. Okay, so if you hermetize yourself, make sure that you are connecting with the self. You don't have time to uh, make space for anything that is more negative, because whatever you pay attention to during your hermit mode will affect you, your decision making, and etc. Okay, something like that. You might find that you have isolated yourself and you don't necessarily also have a direction as to how to move forward. Okay, something like that. Taking those baby steps is kind of like necessary. Always remember that Mercury, it says slow down. It's not saying shut down. Okay, something like that. You make time for yourself. This is all about balance. Okay, the direction guardian speaks more of four energies here. We're having the lion. Okay, we're having a cow. The cow is more like a mother. This is Cancer energy. We're having the lion. The lion is more that fire energy. So this is the water. This is the fire. We're also having the, is it eagle or whatever this is here? Okay, so this is the air element. So it speaks more of these energies. It's more like the more balance you bring, the more you won't necessarily be confused. So the more you don't necessarily have to choose anything. Okay, because you are on the right path. Okay, something like that. Because you allow your mind to be in that state of confusion where you don't necessarily understand the right direction that you should be taking, it's because you are wasting time. You are making room for confusion to manifest in your head space. Okay, something like that. That's another thing that I'm also getting. So there's a sense of balance that is needed as you make time for yourself. Make sure that you find balance in the moment between. Okay, something like that. You are not abandoning whatever your responsibilities there are. Okay, it can be um, it can be perhaps in your life, your personal life, your should I say your professional life, however this is, your spiritual life. Okay, so you have to find balance so that you don't necessarily suffocate yourself in that sense here, guys. Okay, the more you do that, the more clarity you get as far as those areas of your life is concerned. Then you have a clear direction as to what needs to be directed in that sense here, guys. Okay, so that's just that. That's another thing that I'm also getting. Okay, That's another thing that I'm also getting with this energy that is here, my collective, for you here, guys. Okay, so let's get Whispers of Ganesha here as your overall, and see what is it that he has to say to you, my collective, as an overall. So what's the overall energy for my collective at this time? What's the overall energy for you, collective? Spirit, speak for my collective, please. It says healing, okay? 36. This is 9, okay? 9 is a number of maturity, completion, or something like that. For some of you, your healing is complete. Always remember, you can't heal forever, guys, okay? So there's need for you to step into your purpose in that sense here, guys, okay? And remember, learning and healing, it's an everyday job, okay? Because we live, we do mistakes every day. So this means your healing process is a lifestyle. Okay, so there is this healing that you undergo more like when you are healing spiritually. Uh, and once that is done, you have to step into your purpose here. When you step into your purpose, this simply means that you have to learn to find balance in the moment between, because now you are moving into your purpose here. Okay, so the healing is complete. I'm getting the energy for some of you that the healing could be complete for you here. Okay, something like that. Yeah, so you need to move into that state of energetic movement here. You need to be energetic in whatever phase might come as far as your life journey is concerned here. Okay, at the same time, when you are in this energetic, so this is more like the same energy that I found here. Okay, that of the fire and the water. So this is you simply blending in. Okay, at the top, we're having a reflection. As you reflect, you keep that energetic movement, in motion. All right, something like that, something like that. Remember that reflection is something that happens between you and you. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's see more. Can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Drive. Okay, so we're having drive. That's number 14. Okay, so drive is you moving forward. Okay, it gives you that energy to move, more like the chariot type of energy here. Okay, so for you to be able to move forward, healing must also happen in the moment between here, and you must also have that sense of understanding the direction that you are hitting at, etc. here, guys. Okay, with an understanding. This is more like a Virgo energy, that is. Okay, so it could be a Virgo, it doesn't have to be. So this is more like a revelation for some of you here, a revelation here. Okay, so it can be something that already has been revealed to you. So this serves more like an achievement here, guys. Okay, more like an achievement. Always remember, as you grow spiritually, the forces, it can be higher forces also. These are no longer your enemies, they are your allies. So these are the energies that are literally working with you, not necessarily against you. Okay, so this means it can be the moon phases, it can be the retrogrades or whatever this is. This one necessarily affects you more, as in like you are still in that healing process that is more deep, that literally needs you to be deep in it here. Okay, so this is you working together with the universe. Always remember, as you work together with the universe, these energies are working with you. You are in that type of an understanding with them here, guys. Okay, as you move, as you grow, this will definitely be more like normal, because now you will definitely become what, one with the universe as time goes here, guys. Okay, so you won't necessarily feel, that type of energy heavy or whatever. Okay, so this also doesn't come cheap. It requires more of a lifestyle change, more like you being adaptable to this new you or whatever this is here, guys. Okay, because your way of living, your habits, etc., that's what makes you you. Okay, the only way you can step into your higher power is when you let it and allow it and adapt, okay, as it goes. All right, at the top here, we're having a childlike expression. A childlike expression. It is that time when your inner child is somewhat healed in that sense. So you are able to move forward with grace regardless of the situation that is here, guys. Okay, here, something like that. So I feel like that's your overall energy, and it's somewhat beneficial to some of you here, guys. Okay, do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up for me. Okay, as someone who's watching me for the first time, do subscribe. And as a comeback, guys, as always, you're appreciated here for always coming back. Until then, you take care, guys.